everyone. And I say that respectfully. And that's okay. To the genuine ones with no intention, I truly hope all is well in your end. And I say that respectfully. I truly hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. Always be yourself with no malicious intention. I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. The unconditional love. You understood the picture perfect day for you. You had good days, bad days, misunderstanding days, but God balanced your smile when you least expected not to reject yourself another day. Becoming your worst enemy, they would never understand what you overcame. You wasn't out here playing with spoke in a toxic way. You wasn't out here energy harvesting on folks' energy. You wasn't trying to destiny swipe with folks. You understood a vision that certain folks can relate to why you chose yourself when they gave up on you. They wanted you to be uncomfortable, to strip everything away from you. But you understood that, hold on one second. God took over the will when you least expected not to reject yourself another day. They would never understand that, hold on one second, the pain that you actually endured that day, what you was willing to overcome to understand your existence, got you truly paying attention. You wasn't out here psyching folks at their free will when they come to their conscience. That love language that you didn't allow yourself to lose yourself another day. They would never understand what you truly overcame. Healing trauma and pain, it wasn't an even exchange. But it brought balance into your life to understand that you was worthy of change and growth. That you stand before yourself today. My content is not for everyone. It wasn't an even exchange. Because someone that knew how to value your time and day. It wasn't an even exchange with someone that knew how to love you properly the first time around. It wasn't an even exchange because you had boundaries that day. It wasn't an even exchange because you came out your comfort zone and realized, hold on one second, I'm not trying to become my worst enemy another day. To self-destruct. I'm understanding my mental health, that I am worthy of choosing myself, to understand what I overcame. The energy is different. Folks playing with spell on you in a toxic way. Wanted to become your worst enemy, but God was redirecting when you least expected, not to project pain. You overcame so many obstacles. They would never understand how you stand before yourself today. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Healing, trauma, and pain. Unconditional love, that self love looks different. A love language that folks can't relate to. Why they overlooked you, why they didn't choose you. That unconditional love, they forgot to show up for you. They trying to spin the block today, but it's too late. How you reject yourself when it came to a blessing. Only to realize that, hold on one second, God is actually protecting the innocent person. When it comes to the elevation, when it comes to their growth, you have so much time and day to actually get yourself together, actually mean what you say, that you love somebody, you respect somebody, you're there to protect them. But only to realize you wasn't able and capable or willing to do such a thing. Someone was overflowing your cup when it came to respect, but you shortchanged them. But hold on one second, only for someone to continue to better their health. God rejected you only to protect you. God removed this person out of your life for all the right reasons, not to reject you. Because when you overflowed the wrong cup, God saw all the betrayal. God saw all the disrespect. God saw all the lack of fake love. And hold on one second. Someone didn't actually mean what they said. They didn't even know they was coming or going. Someone was playing with spoke in a toxic way, something that you didn't see. But God was really protecting you, showing you what your reality is today. What God allowed you to see. When they were trying to suck at your free will, overflowing the wrong cup. But God closed that door for all the right reasons for you to truly heal. They would never understand how you stand before yourself today. They be trying to spin the block. But God said, no, not today. It was truly your rejection, truly your protection. Misery loves company, but it couldn't disturb your peace another day. God brought balance into your life when it came to self love. It truly looks good on you when it comes to confidence when you wasn't trying to self destruct. Imagine overflowing the wrong cup, showing somebody that you could truly be there for them. They shortchanged you to gaslight you, trying to run game to manipulate you, shortchange you to hold on one second. You didn't lose out on another blessing. That was choosing yourself another day. You understand how it feels to relapse when it comes to life. And you wasn't doing it for likes and views, but you still chose yourself to understand to be right. God was by your side this whole entire time. Not one lie was told. They would never understand elevation why you give up on yourself that day. When God said, I got your back when it come to your faith. When they try to get you to lose control. They try to antagonize you to get out of character. But you're past living your reality today. Even when they try to communicate, it be one-sided when it comes to their vision. How they had to blackmail you because you said that you wanted to become your best self vision of yourself. You understood your boundaries when it came to love things that they can relate to. Believing in your faith. Hold on one second. It was nothing to game about self love that day. moving forward in this journey that God allowed you to see. You truly being patient with time and day, being thankful that hold on 1 second. I wasn't the mistake, regardless of you know how to love me, love me, respect me. Even if I had a speech problem, a disability, the right people actually walking into my life to choose me, not to overlook me. They don't look at me like competition, like how my past made me feel. That is just death when you fall from a copycat. They would never understand how you truly held. They didn't want to put respect on your name, but when the right people walk into your life, it's truly an even exchange. They wasn't trying to line you up or say get you free when it come to your conscience. They wasn't trying to get you out of character. They understood your existence. When the devil's not knocking at your door today, they would never understand how you truly protected when it comes to that hate. You overcame so many obstacles. They never understand who truly you worship. And at the end of the day, they say we worship in the same God, but that's a goddamn lie. You ever had someone try to disturb your peace and say that people not gonna come into your life because I'm gonna pay certain individuals not to treat you right? I'm gonna make sure that people not come into your life to respect you for who you truly are. Only the rest to hold on 1 second, someone was truly wrong. How folks from your past try to dig up your past, dig up things at the end of the day they don't even know. Only the rest everything was a lie when it was one sided when it came to their vision. You ever got lost in your own words? Folks call you stupid, slow, and retarded, but only for you to realize to hold on 1 second. The people that was truly for you actually saw you when you actually said what you said that day, that you truly blossoming. Never feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person. Even if you have a speech problem, even if you have a disability problem, and certain individuals don't understand how you pronounce certain words or how you speak. It's not that you're talking too fast, they just don't understand you because the ones that's truly for you, they hear you, not to overlook you. The energy is different. When you truly understand your calling. And when you want God's time and not the devil's watch. The energy is different. Everybody's clock not the same when it comes to your world. We who ain't gotta project pain, let alone say on about their free will. We hold on operate out of jealousy and envy, and I say that respectfully when you're moving accordingly. Self-love looks good on you today. Just because someone didn't know how to love you, protect you, or respect you, someone said that your dreams can't come true, always be true to you and never give up on you. Never allow someone to project fear in you. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. You stand before yourself today. And one thing you ain't have to do is lie. When they try to blackmail you, it took a whole group of people to go up against you, but you stand before yourself to understand your potential that God installed within you. That light that they couldn't take away when it came to that blueprint. Being your authentic self, you fall from a copycat. You ain't have hidden agendas when folks had motives, trying to set you free when it came to your sight and day. The vision that God allowed you to see when it came to your faith. That self love looks different when it came to balance. One day at a time, being patient with change and growth, understanding your mental health that you are worthy not to lose yourself another day. You know how it feels to be a popular loner. Folks not rooting you on, but you was your biggest cheerleader. They didn't understand it how. How can you continue to elevate? And I'm trying to suck you at your free when it comes to your conscience. I'm throwing spoken in a toxic way. I'm sending you the evil eye. I don't want you to become your best self vision of yourself. I'm even putting you in competition when you never was part of the race. I signed you up for shit at the end of the day that you would never understand to relate to. That why I chose you to paint you out to be the enemy. You know when someone wants you to be their enemy so bad, but the reaction that they looking for, it was truly one sided. It was one sided. They try to antagonize you, disrespect you. It's funny how folks bully you all day long. And then when you speak up for yourself, you dead ass wrong. I never understood that mindset at the end of the day. How you poke the bear, don't like the reaction. And the innocent person wasn't trying to catch a case. When they was in their own lane, when it came to growth, that hold on 1 second, it was an even exchange. The innocent person didn't have to project pain on you. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. You know, self-love, it looks great on you today. You know why it looks great on you today? Because you didn't go out into your community or community, regardless if it's for you or not. You wasn't there trying to sex them out their free will. You never, not one time, had to play with spellwork in a toxic way because someone was one sided because they didn't know how to communicate. Someone wanted you to paint you out to be the villain in their story, or because you had confidence to be your authentic self. You didn't have to play with spoken in a toxic way. You didn't have to energy harvest. You didn't have to destiny swipe with anybody because God endured potential within you when it came to your light. Elevation looks good on you. It does. And you fall from a hater. You wasn't one of those type of people that had to hack individuals' devices to try to blackmail them. We don't look at your neighbor like competition. We all not the same when it comes to elevation. You know, practice makes perfect when it comes to your world. They will never understand how God is really showing you your guidance every single day, especially overcoming the spell work when it's someone's one side of pain, or because they saw potential within you. And you would have to take your neighbor's kindness or weakness. And then they sit there and say, hold on 1 second, I actually liked you, but I had to disrespect you in the process to get you out of character, to humiliate you, to embarrass you, to paint you out to be someone I truly wanted you to be. I'm labeling you crazy, slow, stupid, and retarded. This type of stuff does happen when you never signed up for someone's mind games. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. They would never understand the beauty within you. That self love looks good on you. The confidence coming out your comfort zone, coming out your comfort zone when you least expect it. You almost rejected yourself when it came to your blessing, only to realize you had this, you couldn't shortchange you because you was truly the blessing. Looking in the mirror when it came to elevation, you was being patient with time and they continue to fly, butterfly. And I say that respectfully because you're blossoming, you're elevating. They would never understand your existence when it comes to your reality, what you truly overcame. Being patient with time and day. You ain't have to shortchange your neighbor because you ain't have to shortchange your neighbor when you was truly keeping it 100. Actually meaning what you said that day. You didn't have to wear a mask because you actually said who you are was that day. You actually said who you was that day. It didn't matter if you had a speech problem, a disability problem, because the ones that truly for you, they truly rooting you on. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding. They don't look at you like competition because they fall from haters. The energy is different. When you truly know how to respect your neighbor, they would never understand the beauty that you have within you when you look in the mirror. They saying that love that a mother will only love when it comes to being eye appealing. When you look in the mirror, you truly are beautiful. You are handsome. Never get discouraged because someone overlooked you. Someone rejected you, made you feel like you wasn't worthy, but you still chose you because God allows you to see your faith. When you don't worship the devil, the energy is different. We all not the same. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. Self love sometimes will make you feel like you don't have balance. You have good days, bad days, misunderstanding days. But especially when you're not out here applying against someone that's talking about their free will, that energy is different. And you're not dibbling and dabbling and spell working in a toxic way to make someone feel uncomfortable becoming their worst enemy. They would never understand how you truly go within. And you stand before yourself today, that you truly believe in your faith, that you are worthy, being patient with time and day, because God allows us in the day. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. It's the beauty within. It didn't matter if you was in shape or not. Folks laughing at your body weight going up and down. They not trying to, they not understanding that. Hold on 1 second. You still know that you was worthy of choosing you, not to overlook you. You had good days, bad days, misunderstanding days. You did. But you still looked in the mirror and said that you are beautiful. You didn't need validation from somebody to know that you was beautiful. That is just different when it comes to self love. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Never allow someone to make you feel that you're not worthy of choosing you. Folks come in different shapes and sizes. And one thing that you wasn't trying to do was overlook you on the day becoming your worst enemy. Regardless to who gave up on you, overlooked you during your journey. God brought you balance when it came to hold on 1 second, allowing you to love you another day when you least expect it, because you didn't reject yourself. Healing childhood trauma went into your adulthood. It wasn't an overnight process, but you allowed yourself to choose you, not to overlook you. let alone you wasn't trying to hurt nobody. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. I'm not your G on love respect. Peace and respect, so respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. Humanity worthy when you love yourself, not the them you like. Confidence looks good on you today. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Never allow someone to make you feel you gotta live in fear. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, even when they try to blackmail you. And you never had hidden agendas. They try to do you wrong for you to become your worst enemy. But God was showing you direction when it came to order in your life, that you man and you're worthy. He wasn't doing it for likes and we going on cloud chasing. We all not the same at the end of the day when it comes to our vision. Far from a hater, didn't look at my neighbor like competition. Have a safe year, weekend, day, evening. You matter, you're worthy. My content is not for everyone. I do not worship the devil, and I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. Today is currently March 30th, 2025. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.